McGraw.
Twitter was founded by Jack Dorsey, a St. Louis resident, and it has changed the world. But they're kicking some accounts off. What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not behaving, you're going to get booted off Twitter. It basically boils down to that, and that's whether you're not behaving because you're a robot or a bot or a hate mail account, or, you know, it could be in the near future that you don't do everything that Twitter feels should be on a regular account. And I will tell you, I am one of the people that could get caught up in this, because one of the things that's mentioned is if you don't have a picture on your account, then they could boot you. Yeah, and it's just only for me. It's just I don't know how to do it. I need to learn how to do it. So I admit it.
I can help you, Daria. It's easy.
So far they've kicked off 70 million accounts.
That was 70 million in May and June. Now, Twitter also says that it gave more than 50 million accounts the boot in the last 3 months of last year, and that's according to data that we got from the Associated Press.
So you're talking 120 million accounts have been scrubbed.
A lot of accounts. But, if you think about it, that's not, I mean, it's not small, but, I mean, it's not something that could, at this point, sink that networking site, because it is growing every day. And, as is evidenced by the 2016 election, it's become a very popular way to get information across.
So Twitter just arbitrarily decides what they consider to be inappropriate?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I mean, and when you get right down to it, McGraw, it's a private business. They can do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So of the 70 million plus the 50 million, in my math, carry the one, that's 120 million people who have been kicked off in the last couple of months. What kind of dent has that done for their subscriber base, and what has that done for their Wall Street numbers?
Well, it has put a dent in both of them. Now, Twitter's stock, as you know, took a dive last year. It is on the upswing now. In fact, it's done very well in the last couple of weeks. But that's what a lot of people who are in the know are saying about these, is really behind these changes on Twitter, because it's not so much the members. They can get new subscribers. They're getting new subscribers every day. Every day that, a parent gives a kid a cell phone for the first time, they're going to subscribe to Twitter. So that's not as much of a worry. The insiders are saying right now, it's money. If you're going to lose money in your business, you're going to make changes to try and reverse that.
Yeah. The other thing, too, is once you get kicked off, you can just become Daria Albinger 01 or 02 and then start all over again.
Right. I'll just use my married name if I get kicked off.
Yeah, and then and then have a picture of your dog, and you're good to go.
Right. Right. I'll put my picture up today. I'm going to learn how to do it.
Keep spewing all that hate on Twitter,
That's right.
Daria Albinger.
That's what I do.
But you know what, though? I mean, depending on what hate is, President Trump has said some very interesting things on Twitter. One, if they wanted to, could say that was over the line, and they could ban Donald Trump's account. You
know what? And it gets right down to that. I mean, it's free speech. What is one person expressing themselves may be to another person, religion, and may be to another person a threat.
Right.
So where do you draw the line?
Right. Also, language. Right. There are certain things we can and can't say on FCC-regulated airwaves.
I mean, don't you wish George Carlin were alive right now? I mean, can you imagine what he would do with Twitter?
For lots of reasons, I wish George Carlin was still alive. Interesting. Daria Albinger, ABC News. Thanks for checking in.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. You got it, 7:25. Big Five.